Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the Real Deal Talk studio. Epic 60 fighting interviews, fighter interviews. Epic 60, Epic Fighting 60, February 21st, Friday. Today is round one of fighter interviews. Today, right now, we have in the studio for his first time ever in a podcast studio at the Real Deal spot, Chris InDala. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, bro. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate being here.
Let's go, man. All right, so you're fighting on the card coming up. Have you fought for Epic before?
No, this is my first fight.
First fight at Epic or first fight ever?
MMA as an adult, yes.
Got it. As an adult. Okay, so cool. Let's break it down here. How old are you now, by the way?
I just turned 24.
24,
2
okay.
weeks ago.
Right on, 24. What age were you when you started fighting or doing anything, wrestling, bomb, whatever it was?
I was 10 years old. I started at Alliance MMA. I started with jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, MMA, and then after a year or two, I started boxing, and I did that for 5 years.
5 years. Yes. Boxing?
Everything.
Everything for 5 years.
From 10 to 15, I was around 5 years, yeah.
What happened from 15 on?
Started playing football.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got over fighting. I was just like, I want to do something else. And I was in high school, so I started trying new stuff.
And so you played high school football?
Yeah.
Probably all through high school?
Yeah.
Right, like freshman through senior?
Yeah.
Were you running back?
I was a running back and a receiver.
I knew it because you look fast. What was your 40 time?
I ran a 4.5. Final year, I was running a 4.5.
That's fast.
I can't remember exactly. Yeah,
That's fast.
Yeah,
That's super fast.
I was more focused on the 20-yard sprints than 40 yards.
Yeah, of course.
I never ran the official. I never ran a laser, but I ran hand time and it was 4.5. So maybe on laser 4.6.
Might have been. Yeah. But either way, anything sub 4.8 is flying.
Yeah.
Is like the wind. All right. So So then, when did you come back to fighting?
May last year.
May of last year?
Yeah, I started training again. I was
What brought you back? What made you say, hey, after this long so after like 4 years.
Was that almost like 10 years because I was 15.
Oh, 15, that's right.
So I would say, honestly, what brought me back was, so it's kind of a funny answer. I make music, and there's no real culture here musically, but there's a big fighting culture, and I understood, well, I was good at this before, so maybe if I continue to do fighting again and come back to it, get some cameras in my faces, get some people interviewing me like you are, and I can talk about my music again. And, yeah, that's pretty much what brought me back. So when I fight, I think about my music every day. That's really what I do.
So music is your real passion?
Yeah.
And music by what? Singing?
Rapping, singing.
Rapping, singing. Are you mostly a rapper?
I would say I'm a vocalist.
Vocalist.
So I use my voice, but I'm not like a Bruno Mars, but I'm not a rapper either.
Not
like
yet.
Kendrick. No, I don't really want to be. It's more just creating an atmosphere of sounds.
Okay. Are you on Instagram? Do you have an Instagram handle?
Yeah, I do.
What is it? Go ahead.
Chris
Shout it
InDala.
out. Chris InDala.
Yeah, and you can look me up on Apple Music, Spotify, any streaming platform.
Chris InDala. So, folks, it's spelled INDALA.
Yes.
Chris InDala.
Yes, and it's just InDala on streaming platforms.
Just InDala.
Yes.
Okay, you're going to get some viewers here, bro. You get a couple listeners.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about. Look, you got the money shot. I told him before, he's turning, he's shying away from the camera, but you can't rob the camera of that beautifully sculpted, perfect beard he has. Look at this. Look at this thing. It coming right here. I see the shade, bro. I see the sculpt action.
Trying.
Let's go, man. I see it. Let's go, man. Don't deprive the ladies and the fellas here from seeing a money shot. All right, so let's talk fighting. So that brought you back. Basically, what you're telling me, if I'm getting this correct, is that you know that there's this big culture around fighting, and especially with Epic, because Epic's got a huge following, man, and the crowd's nuts. And since I've been doing these interviews, their exposure's going up a lot because they're going to post these interviews for the next 2 weeks straight. Mm-hmm. So you want to create this atmosphere that's actually going to draw everybody to your vocalist and your singing career.
Yeah, my music. And
your music.
Yeah.
That's what's driving you.
Yes.
Oh, this is interesting, man. I've never...
Yeah, it's cool because even right now, I'm mostly excited because I'm recording a project, a new one, and tomorrow I got a studio time scheduled.
Yeah.
And it makes the whole camp, it makes everything more fun because I'm just like in music mode.
Yeah.
Fighting's fun for me too, but I don't know, it doesn't bring that life out of me.
It's a means to an end.
Yeah.
You're doing this to fuel that.
I know I'm good at this, and I know I'm good at fighting and pretty much everything that has to do with fighting and being an athlete. And I'm like, you know what? I got to play to my strengths.
Yes.
That's where I was gifted in life, and I'm going to use that as a way to get my music around. So I'm just the cards I was dealt in life, and that's how I'm doing.
Yeah. And I talked about this on a prior interview with Daniel Reyes.
That's the homie right there.
That's the homie, dude. There's nobody. If you want to watch his interview, man, there's nobody more like freaking focused than I've ever seen in my entire life. The guy is like a damn beast.
He's funny.
Yeah,
I love him.
He's
cool.
a good dude, man. Really good. But my point is that God's given you a gift, and you have a physical gift.
Yeah.
Physical gifts of strength and speed, and you got to use those. You have to use them. You owe it to him. You owe it to everybody around you to be the best version of Chris InDala that you can be.
Yeah.
Right? And if that's right now fighting, then you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
All right, so talk to me. How much are you training? How has it been when you came back to it? Did it re-spark like, ooh, I actually like this? Did it re-spark anything like, ooh, okay, I missed this, or all right, I just got to get it done?
It was more like I just got to get it done. But I'm good at it, and it took me a month or two to really get back in my body again, moving, doing jiu-jitsu and striking and everything. It took me a little while for my body to click, and then once it clicked, that's when I started having fun. I mean, it's fun now. I feel like I never feel worried. And as a kid, I used to be scared to fight because I'm like, oh, he's bigger, he's stronger. But it's cool because now I'm like, well, I'm a grown man too. Like I can get down with anyone. So yeah, it's still fun. I mean, I like sparring. I go to Azteca Boxing. I do a lot of hard sparring there with pro boxers, and it's like a good kind of scary. Like I'm like, if you don't move a certain way, you're gonna get rocked. And I'm like, all right, I better move. And it forces me to like really. I don't know. It brings it out of me, so it's cool. I'm having fun. Yeah.
Yeah. You I can already tell you're the kind of guy who's so gifted.
Yeah.
Like you haven't even stepped into it yet.
No.
Like you don't even know how gifted. I think you have an idea, but I can't wait to see you fight now because I think it's going to be based on what I'm feeling here. Like you've just got these gifts, bro. That like when you flip your switch, forget it.
Yeah. I'm an athlete first, so I try to move in ways only I would move. So,
I love it.
And I don't even think about it when I'm fighting. I'm more just like just having fun. I'm just moving. I don't know, being an athlete.
Yeah, especially when you enjoy something and you have fun with it. It's like, there's no nerves. You're just doing your thing, letting it take over. Your instincts.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I love it, dude. All right, so talk to me about what's the official gym that you're fighting out of for this fight? What are you claiming?
So this is One Legacy MMA. I do my jiu-jitsu there as well with Professor Victor Barreto.
Okay.
And that's where I'm doing my MMA camp. But then I'm also working at Azteca Boxing with Phil Davis wrestling. And,
Phil Davis, yeah.
Yeah, and then Chris Marin and Coach Adrian, boxing coaches there. So, I mean, everyone's family to me, but the gym I'm representing is One Legacy.
One Legacy.
Yes.
All right, love it, dude. And how much are you training right now? How many days a week?
I'm training 5 days a week.
5 days a week. How many hours a day?
2, 3, like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So I try to do morning, try to do night, and then
Love it. Anybody in your family you want to shout out? Moms, dad, brothers, sisters?
my mom and dad for giving me some awesome genetics.
I love it, dude. Who's your biggest supporter in your life, would you say, out of your family?
My family, I'd say my mom, my dad, and my brother and sisters. My main family. I mean, they're all pretty supportive. I mean, everyone in my family goes pretty hard for me. Like they're gonna be there. A lot of people.
Are they gonna be there?
A lot of people are gonna be there for me. So that's cool. It's exciting that they're gonna see me again.
And this is your first adult fight.
Yeah.
And so, mom's, she's gonna be there?
I hope so. I think she's gonna be there.
Has she expressed that she's gonna come, or she's nervous?
No, my family don't really get nervous. They believe whatever I do, they're like,
they know you're a beast.
Yeah, they're not really worried.
And
because they see me day to day, they see I'm not worried, and they're just like, Chris is doing
you're confident.
Chris. Yeah.
And so, moms, you're not sure yet. What's your mom's name?
Angie.
Angie.
Yeah.
This is JD, host of Real Deal Talk. Nice to meet you, Angie. We got to get you to the fight. I want to hear that you're going to commit. So when we're done here, you got to hit me up on Instagram, Chris, and let me know mom's is for sure coming.
Yeah. Nah, she'll be there. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll be
What's your dad's name?
Carlos.
Angie, let's go. We got to step it up. You got to get there. Let's make sure you're in house. Come up and say hello to me when you come to the fight. I'll be front row in my Real Deal Wellness table. All right, so let's go. Make sure you're at the fight. I can't wait to meet you. Shout out trainers. Give me anybody that's training you, specific names that you want to shout out that's been helping you, that's promoting you, supporting you.
So I already said from Azteca, Coach Adrian, Chris Martin, Phil Davis, and my main MMA coach, Christian Alvarez.
Yeah.
Dude, he's awesome. I mean, he really goes hard for us. He does the most to make sure we're prepared. So shout out to him. Shout out to Professor Victor Barreto and my strength and conditioning coach, Bryce, out of Dago Performance. Yeah, that's pretty much my team that's really helping me prepare, and I could tell how invested they are. I mean,
and that feels good.
Yeah, and it shows. It makes me realize, like, dude, people care about you. You can't be messing around. You better get to it. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, because now you're not just representing yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of other people that feel part of what I'm doing. So, cool.
Yeah, you represent a squad, a team, your family, your legacy.
Yeah.
And then talk about the music. How this is just driving you. You love it. You're back in the studio.
Yeah. So tomorrow it's gonna be my first day back after a month, 2 to 3 months. And I lost my voice and I couldn't record nothing, and I was ready like 2 months ago and just going back and forth. So I just been waiting, sitting on a project. I'm like, dude, I can't wait to get back in there and record. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna record this whole weekend and the next weekend, and then.
And so you mostly rapping?
I would compare it to like a Kid Cudi kind of sound where he's not rapping, he's not singing.
Okay, listen, you got a mic in your face right now. This is like the most killer Joe Rogan mic. Hit us with a line, dude. Hit us with something. Hit us with something, bro. This is your big shot.
Let me get my phone out.
This is your big shot right here, dude. I'm putting you on the mic.
I like to focus more on like the placement of words.
Okay, place the words then.
Let me see what I got.
Let's place them up.
I got some.
Let's go, man. I believe in you.
My new project that I'm gonna be dropping probably in the next epic. I want to like lead up to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be called World Electra. So here's a little.
All right, let's go.
Can't fathom my rhythm, loving, dreaming, passion. Symphonies and orchestras, they won't believe I'm rapping. Ask about me, motherfucker. I be off that acid, double dust my tab and my white paper slapping. Capped out shroom head. Who the fuck is asking? This my blunt now. I ain't gonna pass shit. Bring your bitch around, I'll get her fucking blasted. So it's more like it's a lot of like trippy, and it's more the way, the atmosphere of how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really rapping. Like I'll never say I'm gonna rap. It's more just like I'm saying it aggressively, and then I'll be a lot of background vocals, and you'll get that head high feeling.
Yeah, well, you're in the mix, dude. You're in what I call the mix. You're in the club scene. You're doing the stuff.
Yeah,
I heard all the lyrics, bro. I've been there, man. I got kids now. I'm in my 50s. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in my 20s, I've been doing all what you just said in that rap right there.
Yeah, just having fun, traveling.
Yeah, just having fun.
Being an astronaut.
Yes, enjoying life, dude. A lot of stuff going on. You might as well partake.
Yeah.
Right?
I love it.
And I repented, so we're good to go. Oh, dude, InDala. All right, so talk to me. Fight night. What's the mentality going to be coming into the fight? You're just going to have some fun. Give me, break it down for me.
Turn up.
Play
loud music. Get lit. Like before a football game.
Yes.
It's kind of funny because I see a lot of fighters. They lock in. They're dialed in. They're ready to kill. But I don't know, because I come from more of a football background. I'm like, dude, turn the music up. Get jumping. Like, why is everybody so fucking... I'm like... Bro, let's go. Like, we're about to go to war like gladiators. I don't want to sit in silence. And I get it. You want to get in the right headspace, but I don't know. I like jumping up and down. Like, I'm about to hit the tunnel.
Yes.
Me and the homies about to go to war.
Let's go.
I like that film.
Who are you fighting, by the way?
I don't know. I think his name's Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia? You know anything about him? No. You're not even worried about it?
No, not really.
Because you're well-rounded. You got everything.
Yeah, I'm not worried about much.
I love it. All right, man. Chris, the gift InDala. Yeah. I like that nickname, dude. I like it a lot. I don't know, man. I think you should run with it, but that's up to you. No big deal. No pressure. Chris InDala, ladies and gentlemen. Epic 60. Come out, watch my homie fight. This dude, he's just a gifted guy. And he's got a music career. He's go follow his music on, was it iTunes? Where is it?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Platforms.
InDala, right? InDala.
InDala, yes.
Get a little glimpse of my guy. All right, let's go. Epic 60, Friday, February 21st. Been a pleasure, bro. Been an honor. Can't wait to see you fight. Real deal talk. That's a wrap. Let's go.